What is Shivaratri? Why are you celebrating Shivaratri? See, Shivaratri is a great celebration. It's a festival. The real spiritual meaning of Shivaratri, we have to understand. Shivaratri comes every month. Every month there is a Shivaratri on the 14th day within full moon. Today is Mahashivaratri, the great Shivaratri. So closer to new moon. The moon does not receive sunlight. That's why moon is not visible today. So what it has to do with our life? There is macrocosm, the universe. Universe is the macrocosm, Brahmanda. And we are a microcosm. It's called Pindanda. The macrocosm is the universe and microcosm is the Pindanda, individual. Yat Brahmande, Tat Pindande. Whatever is happening in the cosmos happens in you also, individual also. It's like a wave and ocean. In the cosmic level, sun is called Atma. Sun is Atma at the cosmic level. And moon is called mind. Moon is the mind at the cosmic level. At the individual level, sun is the Atma. Atma and mind is Jiva. Atma is Shiva and Jiva. Mind is the Shakti. So the mind does not have its own light. It has to receive the light from the consciousness, Atma. Like moon does not have its own light. Moon has to receive light from the sun. Moon has to be illuminated by sun. So the mind gets the illumination from the consciousness, Chaitanyam. Okay. The place of Chaitanyam in our body is called Sahasrara. Here, the top of the head. And this is called Ajna Chakra, the third eye. The energy in our body, all our life is flowing downwards. The flow of energy downwards is natural. The water always flows downwards. Water never flows upwards. Energy flow downwards is natural. It's called Prakriti. If the energy flow gets reversed, you are reversing the Prakriti. You are reversing, going against nature. Reverse of nature. The natural law is from up to down is the flow. The reverse of the flow is going beyond Prakriti, nature. Downward flow is higher consciousness to lower consciousness called Jiva. Upward flow is called Jiva to Shiva, the reverse flow. Higher consciousness to lower consciousness is called Jiva, the downward flow. The lower consciousness to higher consciousness is called Shiva, the upward flow. Jiva to Shiva. Right? So the upward to the higher to lower consciousness is natural law, nature, Prakriti. The energy flow is called Shakti. Energy flow is called Shakti. Naturally it flows. Nature is gravity. Naturally water flows from top to bottom, up to down. Water cannot go up, reverse. So all our lifetimes, our energy has been flowing downwards and outwards. It goes down and it goes out. So down goes to The lower level centers called Muladhara Chakra, Swadhisthana, Manipura. Lower level chakra is called Swadhisthana, is called Swadhisthana. Muladhara is for survival. Swadhisthana is for sex and food. Food, sex, and survival is our life. Not one lifetime, millions of lifetimes. Our energies are centered around it. Only when the energy reverses, it will go to higher center. So reversal is against the law of nature. It doesn't happen naturally. Gravity is natural. Going against the gravity is not natural. Going against the gravity is called grace, the reversing of your journey. Shiva to Jiva is the lower journey from higher up, head to Muladhara, Sahasrara to Muladhara. Jiva to Shiva is the reverse journey. That's called upliftment. So energy has to flow, and energy to flow, it won't happen naturally. It's called grace. The lift is required. The lift is called grace or Shaktipat, energy flow, energy transmission. This is the contribution of Guru in your life. He reverses the energy flow in you. Otherwise, our energy is always going down and out to the world. Survival is about the world. Sex is about the world. Food is about the world. So we are stuck in the lower three centers, Jiva. The Jiva is animal. All animals have common, these three common: sex, survival, food, and sleep. Ahara, Nidra, Maithuna, Bhaya. This is common to all. So when your energies are centered under lower three, you are an animal. There's no difference between you and animal. You may be very intelligent, but intelligent animal. That's all. Okay. You are a scientist, scientist animal. Oh, you are a businessman, businessman animal. Because whatever is there, you are using it for lower center only. Only when the energy reverses, goes to the higher center, divinity will wake up. It has to cross the heart center here and here. This reversal of the energy is called Kundalini. So energy goes down is called Maya. Energy goes up is called Kundalini. Okay. So now when energy goes up, when it goes down, it will create a lot of energy paths. It's called energy paths. Like water, when it flows down, you can see the mark. They are called impressions, vasanas. So as energy keeps on flowing, the vasanas keep on getting strengthened. Millions of and trillions of life, they keep on living as Jiva. Like water, if you see a water, when water flows, it will flow in a track. The track is in spinal cord. So that is creating vasanas or impressions in our life. And it will not go, because we take next life, again it will go to lower only. It will flow in that direction. Until a point of time, the energy starts reversing. Reversal of energy is called awakening of Kundalini. So awakening of Kundalini is very natural and very simple process. If somebody who is Kundalini is awakened, passes on that energy reverses simply. There's no struggle there. That's why it said Jyota se Jyota laga jagao. You can light a lamp, another lamp. If somebody's Kundalini is awakened, he can awaken the Kundalini of others simply by touching. That's called Shaktipat, energy transmission. So then what happens? The energy starts doing reversal. So energy starts reversal, then all your vasanas which are created from Shiva to Jiva, their vasanas will start getting reversed slowly. As the energy flow goes up. Again and again, you have to go back there. So first energy comes to this center called Adna. It's also called Guru Chakra. Then it comes to Sahasrara. It's called Sadguru Chakra or Shiva. So as energy goes continuously back again and again, you have to again and again take the energy there by focusing there. So that will have deep purification for all of asanas, impressions stored in our spinal cord, nervous system. So reversal happens. your life becomes ulta palta. From a human life to it starts becoming divine life. The divine quality starts developing. When it crosses your Atma chakra, heart center, your emotional center gets simplified. Throat center, you'll have a clarity of communication. Atma chakra, the illusion will drop. And Sahasrara, the merger of Shakti and Shiva will happen. Shivaratri is merger of Shakti with Shiva. That's called Shivaratri. Other Shakti is moving outwards. The out Shakti moving outwards is called Maya. Shakti moving inwards is called Kundalini, awakened Kundalini. Okay. So Shakti moving outwards is called sleeping Kundalini. So our mind is constantly focused on the outer world. So when the energy starts reversing, the mind constantly goes back to Shiva, Atma. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa says, without the awakening of the Kundalini, nobody can have a spiritual life. Of course, other masters don't agree with that, but Ramakrishna Paramahamsa says that. When Shakti moves away from Shiva, lot of thoughts will be there in our mind. The mind will be always thoughts on the outer world, food, sex, survival. When Shakti starts moving towards Shiva, thoughts will reduce. Mind will become silent and calm. The mind becomes more and more pure. The purity of the mind is awakening of the Kundalini. So what does Shivaratri do with that? Shivaratri is a Shivaratri. It's an auspicious name. Shiva means auspiciousness. What is auspiciousness in our life is the Shakti going to Shiva is the auspiciousness. The energy has to move back to Shiva. So that again and again moves back. What will happen? It will erase the patterns which are created in the spinal cord. Vasanas and impressions which are created in the spinal cord. Our vasanas and impressions are recorded in the spinal cord area, main consciousness channel. So they start getting erased, reversed, as you do more often. The purity will happen, Chitta Shuddhi will happen. So that's what Kundalini is about. What is special about Shivaratri and Mahashivaratri? Mahashivaratri is a day when the cosmic energy, Brahmanda energies are peaking. The energies are in Pindanda level and energies at Brahmanda level, universal level. What happens in the universe happens within also. So you have heard this word called lunatic. Lunatic means, Luna means moon. Lunatic means somebody's mind is gone upset. People have observed over a period of time that full moon day, your psychological disturbance will increase. Full moon day or new moon day. Because moon is related to mind. Moon at the cosmic level is the mind, cosmic mind. Sun is the self at the cosmic level. At the individual level, the moon is getting light from the consciousness. That light is called Chidabhasa. Mind gets light from consciousness called Chidabhasa. Okay. So on the new moon day, on the Mahashivaratri day, the moon doesn't get the light. So that means the mind doesn't get the reflected light. The mind is serene and silent. The serene and silent mind, the energy starts reversing and starts going towards the Sahasrara, the top of the head. So Mahashivaratri day, the cosmic energy, reversal of the cosmic energy happens easily. The universe will start pulling the energy upwards on that day. So that upward moment is a purification or leads to enlightenment. That's why Shivaratri is a festival of enlightenment, purification. When our vasanas and impressions from Jiva to Shiva journey happens, unfoldment happens. So Shiva to Jiva is a contraction, Jiva to Shiva is an expansion. Not expansion physically. The mind becomes more and more silent, serene when it reaches Sahasrara. It's a reverse process. Okay. Shivaratri day, it happens naturally. But to make it happen naturally, at the universal level, cosmic level, it's happening. But the individual level, you have to do some effort on that, because otherwise individual will not be in tune with the cosmos. Individual has to, what effort he has to do? He has to do upavasa, fasting. If you eat food, the energy will again go down. It will go to the lower center. Whereas cosmically, at the universal level, energy is already moving up. Individually, you are again pushing the energy downwards. If you do really fasting on Shivaratri day, the energy for digestion will not go down, because digestion requires a lot of energy. The lower center, Manipura. So energy is not used. The energy is not consumed there. That energy is available for you to go upwards. Move upwards, reverse. If you don't have energy, where will you go up? Energy from sex, energy from food, energy from survival should be made free, no? Otherwise, it will be already blocked. It's already getting pulled. So if you do fasting, the major part of your energy, which is required for digestion, excretion, that energy gets released. That energy which gets released starts moving upwards at the cosmic level. Cosmic level is moving, because cosmic level is already full new moon day, energy is moving reversing. So our body also, top of the head becomes north pole. The energy starts moving upwards, and bottom of the body becomes south pole. Energy starts moving upwards. This is called Kundalini awakening. It's very simple and natural process. You have to sit straight. We have four aspects: Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maituna. All living beings, all animals and human beings common. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maituna. So now Ahara you have stopped. Nidra you are not doing. Jagana you are doing. You have to stay awake. Why? If you go to sleep, you will not be able to observe the energy movement upwards. If you are awake only, you will have to see, no? You have to be awake to receive the energy movement upwards. Jagarana, being awake. Not eating food to avoid the energy getting blocked. Bhaya is gone because you are surrendered to Shiva. When you surrender to Shiva, there is no fear. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya. Okay. Now, Maithuna, of course, is there, but what happens is the Maithuna or sex is bring two opposites, masculine and feminine. But now Maithuna or sex will happen, or the union will happen between Shakti and Shiva. The external, instead of external, it internal happens. Internal union happens. Shakti, energy meets Shiva. So now what happens? All your Jiva characters gradually gets reversed as the energy continuously flows. Again, you have to take that energy there. So that will happen on the Shivaratri day naturally. To get that, the cosmically the energies are flowing, and individually you have to tune yourself for that. Fasting, Jagarana, the prayer. The prayer will remove all the Bhaya. Fasting will remove energy lock, Ahara. Being awake will make you conscious of what's happening. Otherwise, you'll miss it. Okay? And Maithuna or sex, external sex part will go. Internally, energy meets Shiva. Shakti meets Shiva. That union will happen. So that union is ecstasy. That union is joy. That union is purification. So this is what is called Shivaratri. Now, you don't have to wait for Shivaratri to get and reverse the energy. If a realized master is there who is able to pass the Shakti, every day is Shivaratri. You can have that energy reversal anytime. It doesn't have to wait Shivaratri. But for most of the people, they have to wait because they don't have a master who can pass the energy, Shakti path, and reverse the energy. Okay. So today is a special Shivaratri. Shivaratri 2022. It's a special occasion. Normally at the cosmic level, macrocosmic level, some alignments will happen. Shivaratri day. This Shivaratri, there is a new alignment. The 5 planets is called Panchagrahi Yoga, astrologically. 5 planets come in one particular Rashi. So now, these are all cosmic events. Cosmic events, cosmic energy changes. It will affect the individual also. So these 5 grahas coming in one place causes disturbance in the world, wars in the world. So we have seen the day 5 grahas came into that position, the war started. Ukraine. Okay. So today that 5 graha yoga will peak. Now the effect of 5 graha will be there for a long time. The 5 grahas, 5 planets coming to one position, as per the astrological previously, it is a disturbance in the world, especially wars. We are seeing the war starting, and the effect will be the 5 grahas will disperse today, but the effect will be there. Effect will be there, maybe 1 year or 2 years. Effect will be there. Already war has started. Where it is going, we don't know. At the universe level, at the individual level, the people who are spiritual seekers, it's a good occasion. War means destruction. Destruction of ignorance, destruction of vasanas, impressions. This is a good configuration of planets. Then this Shivaratri, another special occasion comes. It is called Shiva Yoga. Shiva Yoga comes often, but Shiva Yoga doesn't come on the Shivaratri day. Shiva Yoga is, yoga means union. The occasion for conscious union with the consciousness. Shakti meeting with Shiva. That's called Shiva Yoga. That comes rarely on the day of Shivaratri. Today is that's happening. Shiva Yoga. Energy rising to Shiva Sahasrara. That's called Shiva Yoga. So today is one aspect is war type of planetary pushing is there, which is good at the individual sadhaka level because a destruction will happen. Destruction of ignorance or ajnana will happen. Shiva Yoga or possibility of purification, enlightenment opens up when the Shakti reverses. Then another planetary condition is there. Sun, Moon, and Guru. They are in one position. The Sun represents the Atma, Moon represents the mind, Guru represents the Guru, wisdom. So these 3 together come in one place today. So that way, today is very auspicious for spiritual seekers for destruction of ignorance and purification, enlightenment opening up. It's called Shiva Yoga. So that way, this Shivaratri is very special. But to get the benefit of Shivaratri, you should be doing fasting and you should have prayers, then meditation, the energy will start flowing reverses. When you do fasting, if you do really fasting, after a couple of hours of fasting, you start feeling that your brain is getting flooded with the energy. The mind becomes very calm and peaceful. So Shivaratri is about meditation. Shivaratri is about Kundalini awakening. Shivaratri is about enlightenment and liberation. Today is a very special Shivaratri. Any questions?
Who do you sustain brain?
See, no. See, this is very natural. Okay. If Guru awakens it, it's every day. See, this is a cosmic event. Cosmic event is once in a lifetime opportunity for many seekers. But if you have a Guru, then when he awakens it, it's a continuous process. The Guru does it consciously. This is nature does it. Understand the difference? Right? Huh? Yeah, combination. So when it gets awakened by a master, it's a natural process. Anytime we focus on it, it reverse. Whereas in the natural thing, planetary configuration, you'll have to do. This is called Parvakala for a special occasion. There are many Parvakalas which our ancestors have identified. They are called Parvakalas. So in Parvakala, our energies change. Okay. So that's called yoga. Different types of yoga are there. So Shiva Yoga is one of the Parvakala coming on Shivaratri day. I think it happens once in 100 years. So you won't see next year. Any questions, sir? Shiva Yoga comes often, but it doesn't come on the day of Shivaratri. Mahashivaratri. Why Mahashivaratri? Every month Shivaratri is there. So every month Shivaratri day energy will peak, but Mahashivaratri day extra energy. The question is, are you able to receive it? Are you aware of it? That's Shivaratri. In general, fasting, prayer, meditation. But once Kundalini is awakened by master, every day is Shivaratri. See, Kundalini awakening by master is called conscious. So this is nature, Prakriti. So same thing happens in case of this thing also. What you call as Ekadashi. Ekadashi has a special occasion where energies will change direction. Fasting will help. That's why Ekadashi day, you have to do fasting and Jagarana and prayer. Jagarana also. And he knows. I used to do Nirjala Ekadashi. Huh? No water also. Now I'm doing only 36 hours of fasting for Shivaratri. Little bit extra dose.
What is the difference when you fasting? They say Palahara, light food.
It should not be very. No. If you do anything, it will violate. They're all will reduce the energy intensity. Will be already violating. But what happens? Some people I say I can't do it. Then okay, relax. So I can't do it. Relax like that. If you say I can't do it, nobody can force you. So then you give some relaxation. But if you do strictly as per this thing, you'll see the maximum mark. Right?
What happens is you spend less energy.
Even if you take light food or heavy food, your whole complex of digestion system has to do work. Right? You are going to office. Okay, you have holiday. Okay. Your boss says you have holiday today. Why don't you come to office and just do signature? But you have to go to office. So effort is spent. Your whole system is spending effort, energy. Even if you eat a little bit. So
Palavara is so many people have.
no, these are because people are not able to control their food habits. So strict fasting. If you do Nirjala fasting, it's much better if you can do. No water, but don't try it. Okay. Yeah, I have done it. Okay. So then do fasting, spend time in prayers and meditation, and stay awake. Sit straight. Take your attention to Atma chakra and Sahasrara. The energy flow will start upwards. That's Shivaratri. Any questions?
There's a pulsation, the frequency of pulsation. It is very fast. What is this phenomenon?
Just observe. The energy Shakti is called conscious energy, Chiti. So what it does, just observe. Don't have to judge it. So you'll start understanding many things about it. Your logical understanding is you have to suspend. Just be Sakshi. Witness. Okay. But if you witness this properly, the deeper and deeper secrets of the universe will open up. There's a lot of deeper opening up happens. Okay. Deeper and deeper understanding of the universe will happen if you just become a Sakshi. If you start judging and evaluating it, then you'll miss something. Then you're bringing mind.
There's a whitish light after that.
The whitish light, yellow light, blue light, black light, all those things. So they're all nothing but tattva, the basic elements of nature. So they show the color. Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna will appear. So here, don't get attracted by what you see. Be aware that I am seer. Be aware that Sakshi. Be aware that you are aware. Okay. So Shari, is there any question for Shivaratri?
Vaikuntha Ekadashi will be different. Vaikuntha Ekadashi.
Vaikuntha Ekadashi, all Ekadashis are important. Shivaratri Divasa, okay, Shivaratri Divasa is liberation. Okay. What is Shiva? Who is Shiva? What is Shiva? Shiva means what is not there is called Shiva. Something manifest is not there is called Shiva. What is not there is called Shiva. Okay. So let us look at the universe. The universe's vast space is there. The space has planets and galaxies and all. The matter, what in the space, is nothing. It's only one spoonful of matter is there in the whole universe. If you put all collapse the entire matter in the universe, is nothing, not more than a spoonful. All the atoms and molecules will collapse. It will become just one spoonful. The entire universe is vast emptiness. What is there in the emptiness? Nothing. That no thing, emptiness, is not emptiness. Because I am aware of emptiness. It's a consciousness, Chaitanyam. That Chaitanyam is called Shiva. So when you see the universe, the empty space, if you observe, the space is empty, but the observer is there. So observed is space. The consciousness there, consciousness alone is there, appearing as emptiness. That is Shiva. Nothingness. With your eyes, you are able to see Shiva. It's not Shiva. Eyes, you are able to see space. But the consciousness you cannot see. The consciousness is appearing as space. Manifesting as space. Shiva. So Ekadashi, okay, Ekadashi is for Vishnu, whereas Shivaratri is for Ishvara or Mukti, liberation, Jnanodaya. Ekadashi is for Vaikuntha Loka. It is a Saguna Brahma. Shivaratri is from Nirguna Brahma, Mukti. Saguna Upasana is Ekadashi. Nirguna Upasana is Shivaratri, Jivamukti. Both are required. Nothing wrong in that. Saguna Upasana, Nirguna Upasana, both are required. Saguna Upasana is purify, Nirguna Upasana is liberative. But we have to do a little bit more fasting. You have to pay some price. And you have to spend prayer and meditation. Why Shivaratri Ekadashi is about Saguna Upasana, Vishnu. Vishnu is all pervading reality. Shivaratri is about Nirguna Upasana, Mukti, liberation. Shiva is the Atma, the self. Any questions?
ಯೋಗ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಆ ಯೋಗಕ್ಕೂ ಈ ಪಂಚಾಂಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಯೋಗಾಕರಣ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಪಂಚಾಂಗದಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಥಿ ವಾರ ನಕ್ಷತ್ರ ಯೋಗ ಕಾರಣ. This is something. Okay. No, it's like that yoga is same yoga. Shiva yoga is that only. So that tithi vara nakshatra, a specific combination is suitable for something. For example, marriage, okay, or graha pravesha, right? So that combination is called yoga. So it is auspicious for that particular thing. So if you want to enter into a house, you need a yoga, specific yoga. But some rare spiritual yogas are there. Shiva yoga is that. Tithi vara nakshatra, a combination. It's called yoga. Auspicious moment in the universe. But the Purandara says, Indina dinave shubha dinavu, indina nakshatra, shubha nakshatra, indina karana, shubha karana. For remembering God, all time is fine. So for your marriage or shop opening, you need a Shubha yoga. Because that's a Kamya karma, desire-oriented action. For remembering God, for liberation, for Saguna Brahma Upasana, any time is auspicious. It's not dependent on time. For other things, it's time required. Shiva yoga is a special auspicious moment where consciousness, Shakti meeting with Shiva, the consciousness, happens by nature, Prakriti, at the Prakriti. Any questions? Is too much about Shivaratri? Simple or complicated? Ekadashi, fasting, upavasa, God's name chanting, Jagarana. Wait, without
overnight Jagarana.
When overnight sleep and do Jagarana.